Today is June 19th, which marks an important day in American history, known as Juneteenth.
And ABC 10's Monica Coleman has a closer look at a Juneteenth celebration happening this weekend.
Although Juneteenth is today, the celebrations continue into the weekend. A special one of note is the Juneteenth Festival at Black Miners Bar. There will be food vendors, a beer garden, horseback riding, and more. But what makes this festival so special is the location. Black Miners Bar, land founded by Black people, and it contributed greatly to the state's wealth during the gold rush era. The beach of the American River will lead you to Black Miners Bar, where thousands of people go every day to enjoy kayaking, paddleboarding, and cycling. But in the 1840s, Black Americans found wealth in the land.
Black Miners Bar, originally known as the more pejorative form, and then Negro Bar, was named in 1849. There's a newspaper article that talks about 4 colored gentlemen finding gold about 20 miles upriver from Sacramento. And it became known as N-word Bar, and then was changed to Negro Bar, and now it's Black Miners Bar.
In 1849, when Black miners discovered gold there, a battle raged at the California Constitutional Convention over whether California would enter the Union as a free or slave state. Despite entering as a free state, slavery persisted in California. It was enabled by the state's own fugitive slave law passed in 1852. But the resilience of Black Americans prevailed. In 1850, the U.S. Census shows Black Miners Bar having 500 to 600 residents.
A lot of the enslaved people at the time in the eastern U.S. and people from around the world saw this as an opportunity to change your life. And it's really important. I think that spirit is still alive today in California.
Standing on the soil of land once owned by Black people, now a discussion of the future and how to educate the community on the history of the park through celebrating Freedom Day.
This year is actually our first Juneteenth festival. And so we are just blowing it up. You know, we're here on the water. We're going to have a band, a concert that will be from 4 to 8. And that is actually Club Nouveau. Grammy award-winning Club Nouveau will be performing. We have a beer garden from Oak Park Brewery.
Juneteenth marks the day in 1865. Enslaved people in Texas found out they were free after the end of the Civil War in 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. Tracy Stafford, the coordinator of the Juneteenth Festival, says the event will pay homage to Black ancestry.
And we've all celebrated the 4th of July. But what we don't understand is that all Americans were not free. We were not free until technically 1863. But the last known announcement, the last folks that were enslaved were notified on June 19th of 1865. And that's what we're celebrating.
The Juneteenth Festival will be on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and is free for the entire family.